Hello, ChatGPT.
Hey there, what's going on?
I have a question for you. My question is this. The Miami Heat team with LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and D Wade, was that considered a super team?
Oh, absolutely. The Miami Heat with LeBron, Bosh, and D Wade was definitely considered a super team. They won two championships and made four straight finals appearances from 2011 to 2014. Their dominance in that era made them a huge deal.
Now, my other question is those three main players on that team, D Wade, LeBron James, and Chris Bosh, were they considered a big three?
Yes, for sure. They were definitely known as the Big Three. When they teamed up, they formed one of the most iconic trios in NBA history. Each of them brought their own superstar talent, making them a dominant force.
So, what you just saw was me asking ChatGPT those two questions. Now, Klutch Sports and LeBron James have put their misinformation machine on full blast right now. And they don't care who gets thrown under the bus. This time it was Chris Bosh. Rich Paul goes on Pat McAfee's show and tries to rewrite history, literally, to say that the Miami Heat was not a big three. This was not a super team. And the big three idea is not true. That's what they're trying to push. It was a big two, and Chris Bosh was just a really good role player who sacrificed for the team. Then Rich Paul throws in many positive compliments at Chris Bosh, giving him praise for his basketball IQ and all that kind of stuff to avoid backlash, and I think stroke his ego a little bit to keep him quiet. Now, I mean, the NBA players know it was a big three super team. They've been saying it.
They want to talk about super teams, this, super team that. I never played on a super team. You started the super team, bro. I ain't joined the super team. I never played on the super team. That's crazy.
The media has been saying it for years. Yet this guy tries to brainwash the young fans to let them think that it was a big two to enrich the image of LeBron James and make it look like a bigger achievement while he was in Miami. Damn, two titles in 4 years with a big three and a super team doesn't sound that good, right? But two titles in 4 years with a big two and no super team, but just a good role player to help those two out, sounds a lot better, right? Doesn't it? It's all a campaign to make young fans of the NBA as confused as possible. And young kids these days are plenty confused already. The old standards for these guys are just way too high to reach, so they want to lower everything and make it look more presentable and more impressive. Now, I mean, who the hell is going to get 10 scoring titles right now, right? Anyone has a chance at three-peats? I don't think so. These guys can't reach those mountain peaks, so they try to say the league is too even and strong and too much talent, too evenly spread out. I prefer to say there is lack of talent and lack of actual love of the game and competition. If you got guys today like LeBron buddies, Draymond Green say 70% of the NBA doesn't give a crap if they win or lose, it says a lot. 3/4 of the NBA plays to pick up a check, and that's it. Now, if you're working for somebody and you only work to pick up that check at the end of the week or the end of the month or whatever it might be, and don't love what you do, most of the time you half-ass everything you do. That's what Braun is playing against right now. That's his competition. Now watch the Rich Paul comments yourself while he simply throws Chris Bosh under the bus and basically says he was a glorified role player on the Heat team. That is insulting to Bosh, and I'm personally hoping he has a response to this.
The big three thing has never really worked. And you say, well, what happened in Miami? That wasn't really a big three. There was three guys that went in the lottery and they did really well individually on their team. So they put up big numbers and had big accomplishments. But when you think about it, Bosh was the ultimate professional he took a back seat and he played a role in which, because he had such a high IQ and he was such a professional as an individual, his approach to everything is what made that work. When you look in Boston, okay, you can say Ray Allen and Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce was a big three. Again,
Rondo.
thinking about names, but the way that offense was ran, Rondo's capability during that time, it was a lot different. When you seen people go for that, it never really worked. And I've had this conversation with several different, owners of teams, and having this debate whether you go big three, whether you not go big three. I like a big two in depth.
It is apparent by now that this whole pack of Klutch Sports guys, LeBron groupies like Draymond Green now, are out there to simply spread a narrative. If you don't believe me, check Draymond's comments and actions on LeBron before he signed with Klutch Sports and compare them to now. And I'm going to leave a link to a video at the end of this video exploring this so you can check it out and exactly see what the difference is. And it's apparent. It's so clear that these guys just change their outlook as soon as they get entangled with LeBron and Klutch. It's crazy. It's like getting into a mafia or something. And you simply have to follow what rules are laid out for you. And those rules are praise LeBron at every occasion and make sure you say LeBron is the GOAT at any occasion you possibly can. Now, the state of the game is sad. The politics around it are sad. Everything is literally fake these days, and that's why it is all losing its luster. Now, I hope you liked this video. Share your comments in the comments. Like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video.